If you want to see good growth from the follow unfollow strategy, the key to success is nailing your targeting down. The follow and follow strategy for growth on Instagram is a great strategy as long as you're doing it correctly. There are a few rules that you need to follow or things that you need to keep in mind to make sure that you are doing the follow and follow strategy and are actually getting the results that you are wanting to see. But the most important factor or the most important key to success that you need to do is you need to get your targeting nailed down. You need to make sure that your targeting is correct and you're actually getting in front of the right people to ensure that you are seeing the growth that you want to see. You can have good content. You can have good content and be giving people tons of value, but if you're not giving the right types of people value, or if you're not targeting the right types of people and putting your content in front of people who actually care, all of this work and effort that you're putting into your Instagram account is going to be for nothing. So in this video, we're going to be going over exactly how to target people to ensure that you're getting good growth from the follow and follow strategy. I know those of you who watch all of my videos are probably sick and tired of this segment, but I need to do this for the new guys. My name is Dustin Norris and I have an Instagram growth agency where I grow my clients' accounts by about 400 all the way up to 30,000 new targeted followers every single month. I'll show some of the results that I can get from my clients on the screen right now so that you guys know that I know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna show the winner of the 200K shout out giveaway on the screen right now. I have changed this up and now I'm going to be shouting out the top comments that I see on my videos in future YouTube videos that I post. So if you want to be recognized for being a valued part of this community, all you have to do is subscribe to me here on YouTube, leave a nice comment on this video, and follow me at Digital Dustin on Instagram. Also, I just want to say that my channel has been growing like crazy. It feels like we just hit 1,000 a few weeks ago and now we're already at 1,500. So thank you guys for your support. And if you're new here and you want to stick around and you like this content, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate that. Okay, let's get back into the content. I know you want to know exactly how to target people to make sure that you are actually getting the results that you want from the effort and time that you are putting into your Instagram account. And for that, you're gonna have to wait till the end of this video. I'm gonna cover exactly step by step how to target people and get good results. But first, we need to cover some basics. So for those of you who don't know what the follow and follow strategy is, basically what you do is you go out and you find people who will find value in your content and want to become part of your community, and then you go engage with them and pull them into your community with engagement. Spamming people with follows does not work. I do not recommend doing that. There are a bunch of different ways that you can actually engage with people to get their attention. Following them is one of them. You can do DMs, comments, story views, story engagement, likes. Any of those will get someone's attention, and you can use that as a starting point to actually talk to this person and bring them into your community. As you saw, this strategy does work and it has a lot of potential for growth as long as you do it correctly. There are other factors you need to keep in mind to make sure that you're getting good growth when you're doing the follow unfollow strategy besides just the targeting. And these factors include mixing a bunch of different types of engagement when you're going through and doing these actions, keeping the action limits in mind that Instagram has set in place. Make sure you're giving tons of value to your followers and people that you are engaging with. Also, make sure that you're only posting content that your ideal followers will want to see or the people that you are targeting will want to see. If you're targeting people and spamming them with follows, but then you're not giving them value, they may follow you right away, but then they will drop off and unfollow you in the long run. You want to focus on bringing people into your community who will actually like your content and want to be part of your community and stay with you so that you don't just get all these followers who are just going to drop off a week or a month later. I think that targeting is the most important factor because you could have good quality content, you could be giving the people that you're engaging with a ton of value, but if you're not giving value to the right people, like say I found a discount valuable, I want 20% off, but someone else wants added bonuses into their sale. If you go ahead and give the person who wants additional features added on to their purchase and you try and give them a 20% off, that's not going to resonate with them. Whereas if you try and throw in bonus deals or bonus features into something that I'm trying to buy, I might not want that. You know, I want the 20% off. So if you're trying to give your content, makeup content, to someone who's into cars, you know, they're not going to want to follow you. They may be intrigued and check out your profile and say, oh yeah, she posts makeup, that's kind of cool. But then a week later, they're just going to unfollow because they don't actually want your content. They don't want to be part of that community. And that is why targeting is so important. You need to make sure that you are getting in front of and engaging with people and bringing them into your community only if they want to be part of your community, if you think that they will actually find value in your content and your community. When you are targeting people, the first step is to find your look-alike accounts. So these are accounts that have similar communities to your own, people who are posting similar content to what content you are going to be posting. You can find these accounts by searching on the Instagram search, a search for keywords that are similar to your niche or keywords of your niche. And you can just search all the different accounts that have this keyword in them by putting an @ symbol in the front. Another way of doing this is by searching hashtags, and you can do that in the Instagram search as well. Just put a hashtag first and then search the keywords of your niche. Look at the accounts that are ranking on those hashtags. Go ahead and find some of those that you think are good lookalike accounts that would be similar accounts to your own. Another way that you can find these lookalike accounts is by doing a Google search. You can do a Google search with the site logic. So you literally write out site : I think it's site : and then Instagram.com, and then you can type in words or phrases in there, and then it's going to do a Google search of the site Instagram for those keywords that you search for or phrases, and then you can use those accounts as your lookalike accounts as well, as long as you scope them out and make sure they would be good accounts to use as lookalike accounts. You can also use the similar feature that is built into Instagram, where you go onto the account and press that little down arrow, and then it'll bring down a list of all these similar accounts. So what you do is you find good lookalike accounts that are already working or that you think would be good lookalike accounts, and you can use that feature to go ahead and find a lot more. That feature does work really well for this. When you are searching for good lookalike accounts, there are some factors that make some lookalike accounts a lot better than other ones. One of these factors is the amount of followers that the account has. If the account has more than 30,000 followers, then a lot of the times the people who are following them or engaging with them can be kind of questionable. It really depends on the account. So if you really know what you're doing, you can go ahead and target accounts that have more than that 30,000 number. I always recommend to look for accounts that have less than that 30,000 number. These accounts are normally bootstrapped, and they're normally accounts that are trying to get growth themselves, which is a key, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. Another factor is how many following the account has. So if the account is following more than 2,000 people, it's probably a better account to be targeting their followers and the people interacting with them, because they may also be doing the follow and follow or be grinding to engage with other people as well. So that means that they're grinding to engage with people, which means that maybe a lot of their following or their followers, are people that they found engaged with and ended up following them back. So when you target accounts and use them as lookalike accounts, when you find lookalike accounts that have more than 2,000 people that they are following, it will normally give you a better follow back rate and make it so that you get a better return on your investment of time. Another factor seems kind of obvious, but it is the engagement rate. So it really depends on the size of the account, how many followers they have, but generally anything with 1% engagement rate or higher will be good enough. If they have less followers, make sure that the engagement rate is higher. If they have more followers, that engagement rate can go lower a little bit, because there's always a natural drop off in engagement the more followers that you get. Don't just base it off the engagement rate. Make sure that a lot of their engagement looks genuine. So go into the comments, make sure they have a bunch of genuine comments that don't look like a bunch of bots made them. Also make sure that their like to comment ratio does not look strange. Make sure that it looks organic, like they're not just botting a bunch of likes or a bunch of comments. Make sure that it does look like all of their engagement is genuine and organic. Once you find good lookalike accounts, these are not the people that you should be engaging with. No. You need to be engaging with their community and the people who are engaging with them. You can either target the people who are following the lookalike accounts, or you can target the people who are leaving comments and likes. As long as the likes and comments look genuine, if you end up targeting people who are doing likes on the lookalike accounts, make sure their accounts look legit before just engaging with them. Also, if you're gonna be basing it off of the comments on the lookalike accounts posts and stuff like that, make sure that the comments that these people are leaving look real. And you know, sometimes if you're targeting the people who are commenting, it can be better for you because then you're gonna get better engagement out of these people. But then sometimes the follow back rate is actually better when you target the people who are following the lookalike accounts. So I'll leave what you want to target it by specifically. I'll leave that up to you. Do a little bit of testing and find out what works better for you. So now that we know exactly who to target, what are the next steps? Do not spam people with a bunch of follows. Do not do that. Nobody likes that. Instagram does not like that. The people you're targeting does not like that. That is just spam. You need to engage with these people and bring them into your community and make them your audience as well as someone else's audience. There are more ways to engage with people besides just following them. You need to mix in other actions. So you need to mix in liking their content, commenting on their content, DMing them, viewing their stories and interacting with their stories. And don't just go through this and be a robot about it. Actually try and bring them value. Give them something, give them a lot of value, and then they'll naturally become curious about who you are and want to come check you out and be part of your community. And this is my best secret for actually growing your audience after you target these people. And I wanted to save this to last because I know only about 15% of the people who watch this video are actually going to see this. So I wanted to reward you guys for staying till the end. And that is going into other communities. So the lookalike accounts, go into their communities and engage with their communities, engage in their comments, go into their comments section and give them as much value as you can. You're gonna get access to all of these person's followers. And if you're one of the first persons to comment on their content, then you're gonna pop up as one of the first comments on their content. A lot of people are gonna see that. And if you're leaving them tons of value in that comment section, people are gonna be curious about who you are and wanna check you out. If you turn on the post notifications for these lookalike accounts, then you'll be notified as soon as they post, and then you just leave a comment with tons of value that'll make someone be curious about who you are and wanna drive them to your profile and build your own community. So cool, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope you found a lot of value in it. If you did see that last tip, and I know it's only about 15% of you, if you did leave that, if you did see that last tip, make sure to comment organic down below and let me know that you actually made it this far in the video. That'd be really cool. And if you found some value in this, definitely leave a like. That helps me out a lot. I'd love to see you in future videos, so please subscribe, consider subscribing so I can see you in all my future content. I look forward to it, and that's it for now. Bye-bye.